This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Look at them now. Uh-oh.
Dumb blondes and daddy issues.
The return of Birdemic.
All that and more.
Let's get Mike to cue up our music, dude. Come on.
Hey, is he? Hey,
What the fuck's wrong with
is
him?
he turned off?
Sorry, guys. Our robot Mike Tyson is on the fritz, and he's not...
Oh, shit.
Fuck!
I gotta do this manually, so
All
give me a
right,
second.
Can you just, like...
Let me load the intro in, and...
Super Media Bros.
Good job, dude.
Yep. I'm still working on them.
Yeah.
Let me get them.
Well, we got our music playing, but unfortunately right now, our fucking robot Mike Tyson is just... He's just not working, and usually he just kind of helps us out with the show. It's been kind of a nice change from, last year. So
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. I think I got him. Let me get him back on real quick.
Is he? Hey, he's alive.
Oh, shit. His eyes are a different color.
Oh, mother. Fucking hell. Fuck. God damn it, dude. Fight mode was pulled offline months ago.
We're gonna have to take a small breather here real quick.
Oh, you fucking piece of...
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna have to work on him separately, away from the show.
Is he good now? Like, is he
He's offline now. He's not coming back on.
piece of shit? Okay. Fuck.
That was brutal, unnecessary.
Welcome to episode 115 of the Super Media Bros podcast. I'm Midnight Agent Raw.
And I'm Okami.
And fuck Brobo Mike Tyson for right now.
Brobo.
Brobo Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
If you're new to the show, go back and listen to some more episodes before this, and you'll know why the fuck we have a robot Mike Tyson just chilling out on the grid with us.
Doing janky shit. And whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Let's just go ahead and get into our fucking subject this week.
Speaking of painful memories.
Yeah, okay, so it's been a while since our last Flop 10. And if you're new to the Flop 10 series, oh boy, you're in for a treat.
So what do we do in the Flop 10? So take a collection of whatever the source material may be about and compile 20 songs or whatever, games, TV shows, whatever. Battle Royale, one-on-one with each other, and get a top 10 list from that Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Of the worst from that fight.
Yeah, so elimination-style tournament of... We've got 20 songs, 20 in air quotes.
Songs.
And this time it's going to be our Flop 10 list of the songs of 2019. And obviously Flop 10 means it's pretty shit.
2019 had some good songs here and there. I mean, there's a lot that we talked about last year. I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
But there was like a saturated cesspool of creamy corn shit that came out of it too. So.
It's probably from Nilbog.
Yeah.
From Troll 2. Troll 2 is just like, here, we're going to shit on you guys for shitting on us last year. And we're going to give you a fucking collection of music to die to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
So, yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. These are 20 songs that we picked out. We're going to go through and talk about each pair off that we have, because we paired them off based on style, the artist, the style of music, or just fuckery, because it's all fuckery.
But in the first case, it's the same artist with two very shitty songs.
Because we just could not figure out which of these songs to just put in here. And then it was like, this person just outshits themselves every time.
How can you outshit yourself well?
If your name is Iggy Azalea, it's very simple.
Just Wanna versus Pussy Pop. And I literally just cringed myself saying that.
Let that sink in. Pussy Pop and Just Wanna. Neither of these are good.
To give you context, it's the same fucking source material, just different songs. Just talking about her sex.
How many ways can you talk about your vagina in a song? How many different ways could you talk about your dick in a song? How many different ways can you talk about fucking in a song?
Well, Iggy has tried to break the record of how many songs to put on an album of talking about something along those lines. Honestly, both of these songs sound almost the exact same on so many levels. It's just Wanna had like this male singer like sing some kind of intro to the beginning, and that was literally the only difference. Pussy Pop is shorter. Like, it's like a minute and some change shorter.
Yeah, and honestly, I know some of you have asked us, like, oh, you play clips of the songs. It's like, no, like, some songs we can play clips of because we've got permission from artists, or, you know, it's basically like fair use as far as like commentary, like, which this could technically be covered under fair use, but the problem is that a lot of these artists are on labels that will automatically pull this shit from YouTube, and we want these episodes to be available everywhere. So if you want to hear these fucking songs, just go fucking stop what you're doing.
Why
and
would
listen
you?
to them.
But, you know,
It'll be quick. You'll probably be in and out of each song within less than 30 seconds.
I mean, I was. As soon as I listened to any of these songs, like, at the whole list, I heard 10 seconds, like, okay, I already hate it.
But what's worse, Just Wanna or Pussy Pop?
Honestly, for the simple aspect of her talking about her fucking vagina over and over again, I would personally vote for Pussy Pop being the worst one of the two.
Same.
Just Wanna tries to be a mainstream song just like the rest of them. And even though the source material is just as equally shitty, Pussy Pop is just...
Pussy Pop. Pussy Pop. Pussy Pop. Like, that's pretty much what you've got.
It's basically like I mentioned earlier. It's like if you brought you girls from the brothel and go and sell ice cream. It's not like you're selling your frozen pussy. And watch, she's going to go make a music video about that now. That's a good source material.
It's not good.
That's a good idea. I'm going to go make a video about it. No.
None of it's good. Like, literally.
I will not claim royalties on that. Thank you.
Yeah. Moving on. It's the attack of the Lils and the attack of the Burbs. This is where the fucking bird chirps come back.
Birdemic.
If you listened to us last year, I don't remember the names of the songs. No, I do. I remember Gummo. I think it was 6ix9ine's Gummo.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember the name of the Lil Xan song that we put it against. But it was pretty much a battle of burp, or however many times they could do
chirp.
that. Yeah. Burp. That bullshit, that fucking bird chirping shit that they put in a lot of like hip hop and trap and shit.
Little Xan with Bloody Nose versus Little Pump Dropout.
I wanted to drop out of life hearing both of these songs.
Honestly, I immediately forgot how Bloody Nose went. That's just how terrible it is.
It's like, all I know is that he likes toes. He likes girls with pretty toes.
That's right. He was describing his hoe.
Look, we're not kink shaming. We don't give a fuck what you're into. But the way that he fucking sings, he's like, I like pretty toes. And you're just like, God, the dude sounds like he's, preying on women badly.
He makes it extremely creepy. Versus Little Pump talking about, I dropped out of Harvard and I'm making a name for myself in so many different versions of the word, basically.
I dropped out and I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't, who gives a fuck?
He has that recurring theme of, I dropped out.
I dropped out.
I dropped out.
I dropped out.
Did I drop out? Yes,
I dropped. I dropped. Where did I drop? Out.
Yeah. And it's like, I can tolerate you because you're not talking about your hoe. And that's probably my biggest complaint about most of the hip-hop music is just they talk about, rap hip-hop basically. is they talk about the same shit, and a lot of the times it's about women being demoralized as a hoe or a slut or whatever, and they're banging them, gang banging them, fucking them up, whatever. I can't stand that concept anymore. Like, it's just so saturated.
With that being said, Bloody Nose obviously moves on to the fucking next round. Because it's a piece of shit.
Extreme piece of shit.
Speaking of pieces of shit, let's move on to fucking Soulja Boy, which I don't know how the fuck this dude is still anywhere near relevancy, or
How he's still cranking.
I don't know, man. The fucker tried to sell a video game console last year. Tried to be like, I made a video game console. I'm going to sell it. But no, it was a goddamn piece of equipment from China that you can buy in bulk and just put your shit on it. So he was buying all these things, and he tried to fucking make a video game console, and it was bullshit. But when that didn't fucking work, he was like, oh,
Guess it's back to music.
I need to write a song about cut that check, because it's very obvious you need the fucking money.
Yeah.
So obvious, in fact, that he just belts cut that check over and over for 30 fucking seconds.
Like, you thought Dropout was bad. This one's worse.
Drop out and then cut that check.
Yeah.
So it's Cut That Check by Soulja Boy against Get Like Me by Bad Baby, a.k.a. Daniel Bregoli, or Bregoli, or whatever the fuck, Broccoli. Danielle Broccoli from Dr. Phil. The Cash Me Outside, how about that, bitch?
You know, I'm conflicted. At least she tries to have bars. Like, she at least tries to have some kind of sustenance to her song that, yeah, I don't care for the content itself, but she has sustenance. She can actually rap. She can actually flow and shit.
Remember the last time we had her on this, and I said this, and I said that shit. I was like, give her a couple years. She's going to actually, like, have, like, some talent behind
And
her.
then boom.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? Boom, boom. How about that?
Cash that check. How about that?
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God.
So, yeah, I'd say Soulja Boy needs to go and Superman that hoe
Into the next round.
into the next round.
Holy shit. Let's move on to some dumpster fires. Now, one of these is just straight up disappointing because it's just fucking bullshit. And then the other one is disappointing because the artist is capable of better. And we're talking Miley Cyrus's Catitude versus Slater's Daddy as Fuck.
Reminding, I have never heard of Slater at all.
And if you haven't heard of Slater out there, you won't wanna.
At all.
It made me think of that Tourette's guy. And won't you see my dick? You won't want it.
Pretty much.
But Slater is like the equivalent of like, once you hear my music, you won't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about Miley Cyrus, because this featured fucking RuPaul. And this was the most like boring fucking shit. It's boring. It's gross.
I mean, you get more talk about, I like to fuck, I like to suck dick, I like to put my finger in your butt, and I don't care if you call me a slut or a hoe. Like, that is pretty
When
much...
I dry hump you, bro.
That is pretty much the consensus, is that RuPaul and Miley don't care if they're called sluts and hoes.
Oh, don't forget that their pussies are on fire.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what he says. He's like, my pussy on fire. And I'm
You
just
need
like,
you need to go to a doctor, then.
bro, that's VD.
Yeah.
You need to go to a doctor.
Get that shit checked.
And then Miley's sitting there talking about, like, I love my pussy means I got catitude. And I'm like, wait, excuse me. And then the whole part about her been banging that drum since she was 3 years old. Are you fucking kidding me?
That is so fucking wrong on so many levels, because you already have the whole Billy Ray beating her to get money out of her kind of context.
Yep.
So now it's like a theory is like, did he really do things?
I don't think it's that. I think she's just trying to be relevant.
Like, she's trying to make such a bad publicity. I can't even say the word.
This is I Just Got Divorced, the musical.
Yeah. But it's too... that one's way cringier, honestly. Even though Slater using the term daddy
as fuck.
The first thing I asked was, what do you mean?
I love that, though. Like, what do you mean? That means we're getting older. But I just love that, like, I've been fucking. Like, shut the fuck up, man. That's how she sounds. She sounds like she's trying to sing through the left side of her fucking mouth. And
What, did she have a stroke? Because she was stroking too many dicks.
Probably. I don't know, dude. But I'm serious when I say, out of these two, I fucking can't believe I'm going to say this, but goddamn, Miley Cyrus's one was so much worse than Slater's.
This kind of goes back to the last two. Like, they're both equally terrible on certain levels, but one has a little bit more quality to it, and it's not much. They both suck so fucking hard, not on the sexual side. They just suck.
They just fucking suck.
Like, period. I can't believe, well, I kind of can, but at the same time, Miley is going this direction. And if you think that this is going to make you relevant again, it's going to make you relevant in the wrong ways.
I can't believe it's not better.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Spay that bitch. So yeah, I say Miley's definitely the shit.
She's going. Let's get into some goddamn, for all you fucking country listeners out there, if there are any. I'm surprised if there are. If you listen to our show and you like country, I'm really surprised. We're not knocking you for it, but I'm very surprised if that's a thing.
So
and you'll probably hate us after this.
So we have Florida Georgia Line with Swerve,
a.k.a. Hickleback,
versus Luke Bryan Knockin' Boots,
a.k.a. Douchebro Brian Countryman.
What can we say about these two songs? Like we mentioned, we have a big detest for country music. Like, it's hogwashed, same shit. Every fucking song.
You fucking just said hogwash.
It is hogwash.
It's fucking hilarious.
Because literally, I would rather drink a glass of pig saliva than
God.
listen to country music. It is. Give me the backwash from a fucking pig. I don't care. I'd rather that.
Oh, God.
Because this is how bad this shit is. Every country song that comes out is this. It's just as bad as the rap and hip hop community. It's the same exact fucking shit.
The way that they go swerve in this reminds me of that whole whip bullshit from fucking Imagine Dragons. And it's not even the same genre, but hey, guess what? They're trying to push into that fucking boundary.
And the bad thing is, by that song's quality, is trying to do fusion with hip hop. And it doesn't work. Like, you did that with Nelly.
Nelly. It reminds me of that Family Guy episode. And the award goes to Nelly. Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly.
Exactly.
Like, they tried to do that with the Nelly song. What was it? My Porsche?
I think so.
Something like, they went with this, like, hip hop country fusion. And it wasn't god awful, but at the same time, I can't listen to that shit. This one is just like they're continuing with the trend, and it just nosedives straight into the fucking like pits of hell.
And then on the other fucking side of the coin, Luke Bryan is like legitimately like the dude bro douchebag guy in country. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't stand this fucking dude.
And this is the only compliment I'm going to give between these two. His song actually sounds like a country song.
Yeah, that's about all we got.
It's country.
I have to laugh though with the fucking lyric whenever he's like, and ice needs whiskey. It sounds like he says, I sneeze whiskey.
Because he's so fucking drunk making all these music.
Could you fucking imagine, like that's what you, like, it doesn't matter, like, if you've drank it or not. Every time you sneeze, you fucking sneeze whiskey.
I mean, you have to be sloshed to even write this kind of shit. And I would understand if most country music is just that. They're so sloshed that they're just coughing, sneezing, puking, sweating alcohol.
Luke Bryan is like legit like the dad rock, butt rock of country music.
Mm-hmm.
But, and no puns intended on that, but Florida Georgia Line has continuously just sucked ass. And they're a one-trick pony in my mind.
And just the vocalist, like, it... I don't know the guy's name, but he's that like you said earlier, that Swerve.
Hickleback.
Yeah.
It's just, they're Hickleback. And I think by just that token alone, those fucks move on to the next round.
Swerve.
You want to get into some rock?
Do you want to call this rock?
Unfucking fortunately, it's what passes as rock now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm just...
I got this. Okay, now this is coming from two people that used to like both of these artists. One of them barely by a smidgen, and the other one is like, you were decent at one point. Shinedown was decent at one point, and Scott Stapp, like last time, just needs to stop, because the motherfucker has not been relevant since he was in Creed, and he's trying way too fucking hard.
And he was barely relevant with Creed because he was such a shithole.
And he was continuously and is still continuously overshadowed by the fact that Alter Bridge is a better band. And that's just proof that the other guys in Creed were just fucking mega talented and they were just stuck with the wrong fucking frontman.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Stapp on his own, and I really went and tried to fucking, legitimately give it a chance. And it's like, okay, let's see what he does now with his own shit. Because this is like his second or third solo album. I was like, he signed a Nuclear Blast. Let's see what's up. One song I was like, decent. The rest of it, I was like, oh, fucking disgusting. So we've got Shinedown's Attention going up against Scott's Face of the Sun.
You can talk about Face of the Sun. I will talk about Attention. I liked Shinedown so much way back in the heyday. Back when, I can't remember the name, it was like the Sound of Madness and the Crow and the Butterfly song on that album. I can't remember the album offhand, but that was the last album that I enjoyed by them. And as I listened to any song after that album came out, it literally just got like smidgenly worse. Up until now, where it fucking, like, the stock market crashed. Just bam. Literally. This song is bad on two fronts. The very beginning with the verses, he sounds like he's one of those like muted off like microphones like back in the day, like attention. Like when you hear at grocery stores, like they're trying to get like, Billy, you have a call on line 1?
He sounds like a fucking broken train station microphone.
Yeah.
You have a rock album on line 1. Is it really rock? No, but we're gonna pass it as rock and roll. Attention.
And I hate to kind of compare it to Rage Against the Machine, but it's like him talking in a calmer manner version of Rage. Like he's trying to like get his point across, like attention, yeah, this is how I rap and rock. That is the first bad part. The second bad part is when the chorus hits, it sounds like a traditional fucking Shinedown song, and it's stupid because they're not changing, they're not evolving in any good direction. They have gotten so used to their sound that people will eat that shit up. So they use that sound in every fucking song. And it's not progressing the artist at all. It's just you're too comfortable with what you have and you make money off of it. And that's all you're wanting to, be.
He said he's like Rage Against the Machine. He sounds like customer service against the machine because he's trying to be nice about it.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not trying to compare them to like Rage. It's like the way that
it was funny. Like
the way that he delivers his vocals, like he's trying to like be this anarchy, like attention, instead of being like screaming and loud and angry about it. He's like, yeah, attention. This is my message to all you people out there. Yeah, dude, no. Stop. That is not you, dude.
Thanks for noticing me.
Stop.
He's like Eeyore.
Yeah. I know we sound like shit, but
give it a listen.
Because I'm depressed.
Dude,
but on the other hand,
there's really nothing more I can say than like this song is just bad. Like he's got a couple of other ones on there. Purpose for Pain was decent. But goddamn, Face of the Sun. It just starts out and you just hear that whiny nasally like that's pretty much better than what he would fucking do, but still. Fuck this song.
That's Scott Stapp. That's the only noise I can accustom to his face.
It's true though. Fucking Yoshi would have been fucking more entertaining. Yeah.
I can imagine Yoshi singing in Creed.
Oh, no.
Can you take me, yum bum?
Oh, no.
I would listen to that album 200 times over.
No, Mario gets the fucking... He jumps on Yoshi and then gets the blue shell. Can you make me fly? To the place where mushrooms are king. But for real, man, like, at least Shinedown is still around and they have a name for themselves. Like, Scott is just... I gotta move Scott just on principle alone.
He can't stop.
Fucking hell.
Jeez. On the next one... Wow. I have to say that first. These two... One of them, he is known for being just an absolute shithead.
And out there.
The other one I have never fucking heard of, and it is such a fucking earful.
It's like cringy, isn't it?
Kanye West with Closed on Sunday versus Ice JJ Fish, I Want You. Now, I'm going to do this again with this pairing. I want you to talk about Kanye.
All right,
Because you actually like Kanye.
well, I like some of what he does. I don't really give a flying fuck about this. I haven't given a fuck about his last 3 releases, dude. Kanye's music stopped being decent to me like halfway through the Yeezus album, and even then that was a stretch for me. The only reason I like listened to it was because it sounded like he was going for like a more industrial like tinge like sound with his music, and I was interested in like the experimentation. But the last album that I listened to that I liked by him was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Everything beyond that is just ugh. And especially with this whole fucking Jesus is King album. Look, guys, I get it. You're like, oh my God, he's doing a Christian album. It's like, push it to the mainstream. It's like, that's fine. I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
Kanye is just so fucking egotistical. It is a fucking like, I can't even describe it in any other way than hypocrisy at its finest.
Let me give you part of the song right here. Closed on Sunday, you my Chick-fil-A. That is the lyrics, like the very beginning.
And I remember what combination it was. Like he was just like a number something with the lemonade. I'm just like, what, dude? Are you fucking serious right now?
And I get what he's portraying. It's so poorly executed.
Yeah, that song and video are so memeable. It's unbelievable. It's memeable, like for real.
Like there was a part about them talking about like that Jezebel ain't gonna get me.
Sure, okay, that's fine.
Like what? You're tempted by the flesh?
God, dude, look, it's Kanye West. You know we had to do it. Let's move on to fucking Ice JJ Fish because this shit is
Bruh. Okay. Jesus Christ.
It's funny.
I watched the video for this song and I honestly thought they recorded it here in Lake Charles.
At the little fountain over there at the park.
At the boardwalk, yeah.
Dude.
It literally looks like a home movie, like camcorder, was being brought to the park.
I want you.
Yeah. This dude...
Dude, fuck it. Pull it up. I don't give a shit. Pull this fucking shit
This
up.
dude... I don't know why. He sounds like he has like 2 different vocal styles, but it's not in a good way. Hold on one second.
I would say, like, hey, stop and go listen to this, but I just... What the fuck, man? This is just... Like, musically, you're just like, all right. Oh, God!
He looks so confused in that video.
I'm confused. Oh God! Okay, I'm done.
Either
I'm
it's I
done.
eat you or it's nothing.
I treat you like a muffin. It's eating you or nothing. I can't believe that I'm sitting here not automatically pushing Kanye onto the next round on principle alone because this is god fucking awful.
My first impression of this song was you heard how he sang, right? He baby, 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 I want you.
Another Yoshi me.
He goes from that to like he pulls a wad of gum out of his mouth and goes, "Oh yeah." It's like he's so much deeper in this like part of the song. I'm like, what is in your mouth?
I don't want you. Baby, I want you. Like what, dude?
I'm like, God, dude, what are you trying to prove? You can't sing at all. I am sorry.
This is you. Like you pick this one because I fucking can't.
Dude, this song is like, okay.
You mean at least with Kanye? I can't believe we're gonna say this, but at least with Kanye, there's some content and there's some fucking context. There's some decent beats happening.
Yeah, it has
good production.
It has some good production. I will give him that. As much as I hate to say it, this dude just, God, do you need to get better as vocalist or something like, or you just need to do production. You just need to do production. Let's just put it like that, because either you need to take the bubble gum out your mouth and sing, or just don't. Like, you can produce music in the background, making beats and freshness and whatnot. I don't care, but don't sing. Like, hardcore passing on you, dude.
You know what this dude reminds me of?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Like, that's
I
what he,
love him, though.
that's what I'm saying, but that's what it reminds me of. Is like, because at least with that, it's entertaining. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
But he actually has a decent voice when he's like, "Why the fuck you
lying?
lying?" He has a good little
why you
flow
always
going.
lying?
This dude is like,
oh my god,
this dude's like, "Baby, baby, 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 I want you."
you.
Like-
Yeah, fuck it. ICJ fist moves on.
With his almost 700,000 subscribers.
Oh
Fuck you,
shit, dude.
baby, baby, baby. Fuck you.
Okay, Avril Lavigne featuring Nicki Minaj with
Oh.
Dumb Blonde versus Selena Gomez's Look at Her Now. I'm going to make this short and fucking sweet because I don't want to spend a lot of time on this one. It's about the hook. Both of these songs are about which hook is more annoying.
If we're
Avril
going
Lavigne-
off of that,
Selena Gomez is
Yeah.
more annoying because Avril Lavigne is this is Hollaback Girl 2.0 / the Dollar Bin edition. It's so like wannabe Gwen Stefani. It's not even funny.
and here's the redeeming factor about her song: the the verses are not terrible. Like, I can actually listen to it, and it's like, okay, this kind of sounds, decent. I can kind of reminisce about the old Avril Lavigne just a little bit.
Slightly.
It's slightly there, but when she breaks off into the bridge, and I'm like, oh no, it just
I love you're just like, oh no.
it nosedives like at that point, because she's talking about like getting money and that part. that part just ugh.
Cut like a blade. Ah. Like, oh God, get out of that fucking range.
On the flip side, I hate Selena Gomez because Abel, you broke his heart.
But no, it's not even so much that. Like the fucking chorus, dude.
Okay.
What?
It was tolerable up until that point.
Yeah. Enough said. She needs to Selena go, Miz. Let's move on to rock bands again that just what the fuck. Papa Roach's Elevate versus Puddle of Mud's Uh-Oh. And oh boy, Uh-Oh was very appropriately named because Uh-Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you sound like the for lack of a better term, you've turned into trailer trash.
I'm just gonna say this
More so than ever.
I'm gonna say this yet again. Back to the Shinedown Scott Stapp argument. Both of these bands were good at one point in their career.
More so Papa Roach to me than Puddle of Mud, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Puddle of Mud. Yeah, they broke out at a certain point with like 2 or 3 good songs, like tolerable songs, and they were like, okay, I know who Puddle of Mud is. Yeah, I can listen to him.
Muddle of Pud.
She fucking hates me, and
That song was ugh, but
yeah.
God, at least like
no, what was the first one? I'm brain farting.
no, it's okay. I mean,
That's a forgettable.
that's how. Yeah, I was gonna say that's how forgettable.
Puddle of Mud was decent at one point, like when they first broke out, and then after a while, it's just like nothing.
Well,
It's
that's because Wes was on fucking drugs and
Right.
like he was having a big ass public meltdown and fallout, and he just like it's not like Puddle of Mud is basically Wes Scantlin at this point because there's no original members left. It's just him.
Control. That's the name of the song.
Yes.
Couldn't think of it.
And then what was
Like
that?
the way you
Blurry.
look at me.
There's
yeah.
Control and then Blurry.
Yeah, Blurry was actually a good song because
Yeah.
it has a little bit of emotional kick to it.
There's some angst in there.
Yeah.
But this song is just like they've become the butt rock. I keep saying butt rock, but it's true. It keeps coming back around. They've become the butt rock versions of themselves.
It kind of reminds me of like budget version Kid Rock
Yeah,
because it's like this trailer trash.
Kid Pebble.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be honest, it's Kid Pebble.
It's like this trailer trash rock.
I mean, even the fucking music video has got like the whole whatever.
Yeah, they're like getting arrested by cops and having fights, and it's like that campy, like slightly like fast forward kind of like production.
Oh, the frame
style.
rate, like
Yeah.
they shot it. They shot it slower and then sped it up to like match the music. It's stupid,
Yeah, they try to be comical and campy, and it's just cringy.
and the song does not help. I mean,
No.
we're not talking videos here, but goddamn, like the fucking oh god. And then the fact that Papa Roach just is like, hey, let's fucking sound like Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, the beginning of the song, it's broken. It's like, I'm not listening to Papa Roach, am I?
You are.
And then Jacoby comes in with his fucking, like, powerful vocal range. It's like, oh, yeah, yeah. I'm like, whoa.
Imagine Radioactive, but Jacoby Shadix rapping and screaming, and not really screaming, but just yelling over it.
Yeah.
Not in a good way either.
And there's an argument to be had about this, because I was reading through the comments on the video, and people are like bitching about, well, not really bitching. I mean, I'll bitch the same way too. That there's a certain direction that some artists go, and I think we mentioned this earlier in this episode, but there's a certain direction some artists go. Some are good, but there's a lot of them that just go the opposite direction they need to go. This is one of those artists, because I understand Jacoby came from like a drug usage, kind of background to now he's clean and sober and stuff like that. And he's actually promoting that clean and sober side. But I think at that point you need to hang up the music, because it's not as good as your quality that you had back when Infest was out.
I don't know if necessarily hang the music up, but like try harder.
Yeah.
Which is really weird that you say that. And now that you say that, I'm thinking about this. This Puddle of Mud album that was on was supposed to be like the big comeback for the band, because Wes himself had gotten clean and like is trying to be sober and shit. So you've got two bands that are being led by now sober frontman, which Jacoby has been like there's been more of a stretch of time that he has been. So he's had a couple of albums where it's like, okay, we know what he's capable of, but and then like this song in general, I really hope, like, because I've heard a couple of singles off the album. This song is the fucking worst of the bunch. Puddle of Mud, though, I feel like
that one I think has to go.
That's what I'm saying, dude, because I know Papa Roach is capable of so much more, but Puddle of Mud is just like spinning their wheels in their own puddle of mud.
I'm very critical about music at this point in my life. I know what you're capable of, and I know that certain influences will dictate how you go, but you got to keep to your roots a little bit in some instances, to where you don't lose that sense of direction. Basically.
Yep.
I know with Eminem, like he was all over the place when it came to his music too, and he went from being this really well-known like rapper from the very beginning up to a point where he went to rehab and jail and blah blah blah, and he came out and he was singing about him being clean and sober and stuff like that. I'm like, it has a punch, but it's kind of like a versus when he used to rap, it was like fuck,
Well, I mean, look at his
hit.
Well, it does still hit. Like he has a new album that just dropped a couple months ago, and fuck, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from that, like, I think just we're using that as like a comparative, where like you have artists that we're kind of like Eminem had a couple albums that were kind of slumpish or whatever, but then he comes back, he's like, look, fuck you guys,
because he learns as he goes.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like neither of these guys learned, but Wes really didn't fucking learn.
Yeah.
And now we move on to the final matchup, which
there's no contest.
Yeah, there is no contest. Okay, so Maroon 5's Memories sucks so fucking bad that it just gets an automatic buy into the fucking flop 10, because fuck that band and fuck that song.
They weren't even good since the beginning, but they still had some tolerability with the first album.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about them, because they were memorable and that's ironic, but they were memorable because it was catchy in the beginning.
They're forgettable as fuck now, dude.
Yeah, and it's ironic yet again, because the song's called Memories. It's like, I'm going to forget this immediately. When you told me the song, I didn't even recognize the name until I heard the song. I was like, oh God, I know the song. I just didn't know the name of it.
Unfucking fortunately. Fuck Maroon 5 for snubbing Sweet Victory at the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Fuck you guys. We have reached our 10 finalists, but before we get into the flop 10, we're going to take a quick break. And we're going to come back. We're just going to blow off some fucking steam. Then we're going to come back. And we're going to put this shit together from 10 to 1. The flop 10 worst songs of 2019. But until we come back, our friends of Pot Askew are going to tell you what they're all about.
Welcome everybody to the Pot Askew podcast. I am...
Whoa, dude. This is our promo, not the show. I'm Rico.
Oops, my bad. I'm CJ. We're the hosts of the Pot Askew podcast.
We are fans of pretty much anything and everything pop culture, including movies, TV shows, books, video games, comics, music, and of course, Kevin Smith. Now, while we do keep our fingers on the pulse of Silent Bob, he certainly doesn't need our help in promoting him.
You got that right. We do our own thing, with inspiration from the man and his mantra of why not. We've got stories from celebrities we've interviewed, theories of our own for certain movies, and we usually have a great debate on almost anything.
We also do commentaries on movies. Sometimes we ask our fans what they want to watch with us. So, if you love the timbre of our vocal cords and you want to watch a movie at the same time, give us a listen.
Stay tuned every Monday. There's always something new. And if you've been good this year, we may even give you some bonus episodes from time to time.
So be good, subscribe, and enjoy Pod Askew, proud members of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network.
And we're back, goddammit.
Just like that.
And this is where we get sad, because we actually have to pick what the not worst of these 10 are. You know what I'm saying?
Like, which one will we actually listen to with the less cringe?
Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, ugh.
I know.
So we have to pick a number 10 from Pussy Pop by Iggy Azalea. I can't believe
Just
this
that title alone.
Fucking Bloody Nose by Lil Xan. Cut That Check by Soulja Boy. Catitude by Miley Cyrus. Swerve by fucking Hickleback. Face of the Sun by Scott Stapp. I Want You by Ice JJ Fish. Look at Her Now by Selena Gomez. Uh-Oh by Puddle of Mud, and Memories by Maroon 5. Out of all of these fucking songs, at number 10, I can't believe I'm going to fucking say this shit, but I really feel like Puddle of Mud goes at the fucking number 10 spot. That's just me, but if you can think of a better number 10, I want to hear it.
I'm really hating myself for even thinking this, but I was thinking Scott Stapp.
Oh, God!
Because all the other ones, I cannot even bear to listen to their fucking music.
Do we have a coin in here?
Hold on.
It's just... Oh, are you typing in like the automatic like coin flip?
Yep, there we go. Heads, Puddle of
That's
Mud.
for me.
Tails, Scott Stapp.
All right, do it. Fucking flip that shit.
Puddle of Mud.
All right, cool. Fucking hell.
So I
dude.
guess we can put Scott Stapp
Yeah,
right
exactly,
above.
dude. Oh shit, dude! The fact that we even had to go that far with like these songs is unreal. All right, so okay, those are gone. Let me cross those fuckers off the list. Now, number 8.
Which one is slightly less cringy out of the rest?
This is probably the most difficult flop 10 list we've ever done.
Shoot me for this. I don't care, but I think Selena.
Yeah, I'll go with that, dude.
I mean, I'm looking through the other 7. I'm just like, oh my god, like what? Like I have an idea of who's number 1, but
That's even a hard one for me, dude.
like it's between 2 for me.
Same.
But, let's see, we're on number 7.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I know.
Shit.
On number 7, I'm between fucking Maroon 5 and Florida Georgia Line, honestly.
No, Maroon 5.
All right, cool.
Because at least it doesn't try to sound like shit.
Yeah, it just is shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, put that one as number 6 then. As
Hickleback.
yeah, Hickleback.
So now we're in the top 5, God damn it! And this is just the fact that we've made it this far is something to behold.
So we have 5 songs left, right?
Yeah. So here's okay. Now we're not in any particular order, but here's your 5 that we're going to be putting in there.
Oh,
it's
jeez.
Iggy Azalea's Pussy Pop, Lil Xan's Bloody Nose, Soulja Boy's Cut That Check, Ice JJ Fish's I Want You. Did I say Miley Cyrus' Catitude?
No.
Okay, so oh my god.
I mean, the fact that 2 of these songs are basically the same thing is just 2 different artists. It's kind of scary.
None of these are redeemable in any way.
No. Like, this is how my mind operates, you guys. Why don't we do Ice JJ at number 5?
I was thinking that too, because at least out of those,
It's
it's comical and it's entertaining. Shall we say it's entertaining? So at a solid number 5, that guy.
Mhm. So now we're down to the Pussy songs.
The Pussy songs and the Money song.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Okay, I gotta say Soulja Boy goes at number 4 because
Yeah.
like the rest of them are just
The content gets way worse, yeah. I think Bloody Nose needs to be number 3
yep.
because I'm torn between who's going to be the top pussy.
Who's gonna be America's Next Top Pussy?
Yeah.
Oh God. All right,
Okay. Actually, no. I just made my mind up.
I did too.
Catitude is number 1.
Yeah, same because of the RuPaul feature and
That and it's just stupid lyrics, like so stupid, on so many fronts.
the fact that Miley Cyrus just beat Iggy Azalea. All right, so number 10 is Puddle of Mud.
Oh,
Number 9 is Scott Stapp's Face of the Sun. Number 8 is Selena Gomez's Look at Her Now. Number 7 is Maroon 5's Memories.
Forgettable.
Yeah, number 6 is Florida Georgia Line's Swerve. They just swerved out of the top 5.
I'm swerving away from that album.
Ice JJ Fish at number 5 with I Want You. I wanted you to win.
I want you to go away.
Soulja Boy, Cut That Check. Lil Xan, Bloody Nose at number 3. Iggy Azalea, Pussy Pop. I have to say Pussy Pop.
Here
like
comes
that.
the ice cream truck.
Oh, the fuck.
Ice cream fuck.
Ice cream fucking goddamn it. And the fucking winner of the Super Media Bros Flop 10 Songs of 2019 is Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's Catitude. Just no flair, no fucking like nothing ecstatic. Just simply,
honestly, okay. In reality, if you watch the video with the seal getting duded,
with the skeleton, the dude.
that is my reaction whenever I hear these songs pop up. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Cody, I got a song for you. Fuck.
Don't dude it.
Don't do that to me. But yeah, that's your winner of the fucking. Did anybody even really win? Is this a winning thing? Did you guys out there win? Did Cody and I fucking win?
Dude, you literally just like vetoed for a second. You're like,
I fucking yo. I just
what the fuck?
God damn it. I feel like I fucking Don vetoed
Can we just veto those songs? Like
out of our lives.
If they basically have it, it's just like, can we put this in the music industry or no? Just veto this shit.
It just needs to go the fuck away.
You want to put it in? No, no.
No, don't want to. My brain fucking hurts so bad right now. I feel dumber having listened to these songs.
I'm getting a bloody nose from just the thought process.
I feel like that Billy Madison speech from the final showdown between him and Fuckface in the end of the movie. Or the game show host gives that whole goddamn speech about how everybody in the room is now dumber for having listened.
Everybody in this room is now dumber for having to listen to this shit.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you guys. If you actually took the time to stop and listen to these fucking songs, and you're still with us, like you're a fucking trooper.
You definitely have more brain cells to spare than we do.
Yeah. The shit that we fucking do for these episodes. Oh, God damn it.
For the attention. Attention. We need your attention.
Right. Yeah. Go listen to all of our episodes at our website, supermediabrospodcast.com. Go buy some merchandise from our store. Go buy our t-shirts and shit. Follow us on social media. Everything's in the show notes below. Do all that crap. Go leave us a review on iTunes or Podchaser. Or just come holler at us on Twitter. We spend time on there. We spend time on there more than we do of most of our social media. But
hey, why don't y'all tell us what the worst song of 2019 is? It may be one of these songs. It may be another song. But we want to know that. What do you think is the shit of last year?
Yeah, so if you're...
And not the good way.
Yeah, if you're listening to this episode right now and you see the post on Instagram at Super Media Bros Podcast, or if you see it on Twitter at Super Media Bros _, or if you're on our Facebook page and you see these posts, go comment underneath it what your worst song of 2019 was.
I can already see DJ from Untrained iPod saying any song over 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Immediately coming to mind.
Fuck you, Okami.
Hey.
But yeah, that's it, dude. I'm fucking done. We got our fucking asses kicked by these songs and by Robo Tyson. That fucker is in timeout for the time being. I think I'm done. Same. Yeah, and on that note, we cue the fucking music to get the fuck out of here.
You called me mid-yawn. I was like,
I'm done. That was the Flop 10 Songs of 2019, episode 115. Until next time, I've been Midnight Agent Raw.
and Humble Commerce.
Shades on.
We're off.